Hey everybody, it's Walt from DFR Racing here. I know I've been kind of MIA lately here. I posted some videos of our awesome epic train trip that we took with Amtrak, basically around the country. Hope you guys enjoyed them. That was a lot of fun. Went to places I'd never been, especially out in the West Coast. I highly, it was a fun trip. Me and my wife, we had a good time. But we're back here in the shop now, and I've been kind of lax on build content lately here. A couple reasons. Well, one of them is this, but that's on the mend, and that shouldn't have that much longer. But what I'm doing right now is I'm doing some fab work, and I'm going to throw this out here. Take a guess what it's for. Take a guess. We're going to weld this all together today. This is not welded or anything yet. Yesterday we cut the metal up for it. And what a perfect place to do it on is this nice fab table that I got from Texas Metal Works last year or so to do fab work on. We haven't done a whole lot. You know, when you get a horizontal surface, what happens with it? It gets covered with stuff. Well, that's what happened with this a little bit. Haven't done a whole lot of fab work on it yet, but we're going to change that here coming up. I got a project. I bought one of those Mega Moto 212 kits from Go Power Sports. There's a video on the channel about that, which I had it up on top of this table, putting it together. But we're going to start doing the mods on that I've been wanting to do for a while. Those tires over there bundled together, I bought those for that. I don't know if I'm going to use those or not yet. I haven't decided. But I have ordered from Metal Fab Creations their monoshock kit for the Mega Moto 212, where you cut the old rear end off of it, and you add the monoshock swing arm and the shock. Shock is ordered. That'll be here this coming week. So that's going to be the next project on the docket. We're going to Metal Fab Creation the ass end of that, and then Safety Harbor, DFR Racing on the rest of the frame, because the foot pegs really suck bad on those bikes. Those things, they bend really easy. The mounts for the foot pegs. And I think with the added suspension in the rear, it's going to change the angle of the front end a little bit. So I think it needs a little bit longer forks, maybe with a leading axle type front suspension. We're going to work on that. I'll Dirtfoot Racing that. Plus, I think I might add I'm definitely going to add a chain tensioner, a proper chain tensioner, and maybe a gas tank. I don't know. We got to see if it's worth the effort to fab up a gas tank and fit it in there versus just using the stock one that comes on the engine. Engine wise, that thing had the Tillotson 212. Probably do some mods inside that a little bit to spice it up a bit. But I'm really looking forward to that Metal Fab Creations swing arm monoshock kit. I was going to build one myself, but once I saw how they did it, Go Power Sports 180, I was like, I think he's got it figured out. So, and because I could definitely build one, we have the tools, no shortage of tools here. But I just figured, he figured it all out. It looked like it works. The combination basically took that race pretty well. And riders helped too, good riders. But so I figured I'd go ahead and purchase that. And I ordered that kit, and like I said, with my mods and the rest of the frame, I think we'll have a winning combination. But today we're going to start welding this whole thing together. I want you folks to watch this to tell me what this is for. If you can, got a good idea, throw it out there. Nothing's too crazy, but give you a little hint. I'll just say you can't ride on it. But anyways, so I'll be back to building and fabbing up mini bike / go-kart / I've got a couple dirt bikes that need to be brought back to life. Got a 1981 CR 450 and a 1978 Mako 400, which need to be brought back to life because those are two bikes that I kind of grew up watching back when Motocross was motocross. Um, sorry. But anyway, so that's kind of what's going on. This will be off here shortly, permanently. I can take this one off. It's a temporary one. I did that. You see how I broke my arm / wrist making a snowball in Minot, North Dakota on the train trip. So anyways, we're gonna set the camera up. We do a little time lapse here showing me prepping and welding and all that good stuff, and then we'll see how it all comes out in the end here. This is gonna take probably, we've got to use the plasma table over there to fab up some pieces for the bottom here. I'll probably be doing that tomorrow or next day. So over the course of this next week, we'll get this whole thing assembled, and in the end, I'll show you what its purpose is for. It's pretty useful actually, but can't ride it though. I'll talk to you guys in a little while. All right, you guys, you can see from the time lapse, I got it all tacked together. I'm using this Hein welder I picked up off of Amazon a few months ago. I've used it to work on my van project, which there's some videos further back, which we're gonna get back on here shortly again too, because I got to get that finished. But I did that because it's portable. I can roll it right to the side of the thing, right to the van. It has the there's no pedal. There's a button on the handle, which I'm kind of getting used to. Never used that before. Seems to work all right. Small unit. I mean, obviously, it's not a super heavy-duty unit for what they cost and all that good stuff. But anyways, it did a job tacking this together. And so now what I'm going to go back through is I'm going to weld the tops on all of them, and then I'll turn up on its side to weld the side pieces in here and stuff. So instead of trying to do it upside down and all that stuff, I'll just stand this whole thing up and hit it that way. So it's coming along. Once again, now you can see the other side of it. These go, well anyways, we'll see when I do it, if you want to take a guess of what it's for. So yeah, so I'm gonna take a break here, grab myself something to drink, and we're gonna go ahead and I'll turn the time blocks back on and I'll weld the top across the tops of all these. I'm doing this with basically a TIG torch. So yeah, I could probably be doing it with a MIG welder, and I do have a MIG welder, but I'm a little more skilled with the TIG than I am with the MIG, especially. But anyways, that just takes some more practice. This really comes in handy. It's a nice table for doing what I'm doing here. Anyways, let me get a drink and we'll be back in just a minute with some more of the welding. Hey everybody, it's Walt again, working on this projecto here. Kind of give you some more hints about what's going on here. You want to try to tell me what I'm building. I got the frame basically all welded up here. Tomorrow we got to make some pads, 1/4-inch thick pads down here, which those adjustable legs will attach to. Adjustable feet. And we'll probably get the legs welded on, hopefully today or tomorrow. And then I got to get it painted up. And then I'll give you another hint here. There's going to be some of this stuff. And this stuff. Oh, that's hard to do with the bum arm. That stuff is going right on top of there like that. A full sheet of it to cover the whole thing. And more hints. So, anyways, that's the plan for this project. If you have an idea what it is, you can tell me. Tell me in the comments down there, and I will. Make maybe some kind of prize for the person if it can guess it right. I don't know what it'll be, but there'll be a prize. Anyhow, and it can't be a relation of mine either that wins the prize. So, take a shot at it. We'll talk to you later. Stay tuned, and if you like this kind of stuff, like, share, subscribe. There is some mini bike stuff coming up here shortly, I promise you. And motorcycle stuff, and 4-wheeler stuff, and all kinds of stuff in between. So stay tuned.